So welcome back to what is likely to be a very expensive week in GTA Online. The offers have dropped and there are some fabulous ones. It's not a great week for earning, but if you've been earning recently, you've certainly got some good stuff to spend your money on. And regular viewers of the channel won't be surprised to see that I have started with this glorious bag of angles, which is the Lampadati Viseris. Arguably one of the most realistic replicas in the game. This thing is based on the DeTomaso Pantera, which in real life is just such an amazing looking car. Italian styling, very Lamborghini-esque, I think. If you look at the Lamborghinis of the time, sort of back from the 70s, they did tend to look like this. What made this different is that this had a very simple Ford V8 in the back. So it looked like an Italian supercar, but in terms of reliability and running cost, this thing was a world away from what it would cost you to run a Lamborghini. So why do I like this car? Well, first of all, I love the way it looks. I mean, I'm going to be telling you to buy this thing, so I'll skip to that bit. I am going to be telling you to buy it just because of what it looks like. Not because of how it drives, because as you can see, how it drives pretty awful. It has no downforce to speak of. Top speed seems generally quite weak, but Elvis had one, and Elvis had a yellow one, very much like this one. So if it's good enough for Elvis, it's good enough for you. Buy it. And with that, we'll do the top speed test. Now, I seem to say this quite often, but really not expecting anything spectacular from this car. You can tell it feels... I'm not going to say it's slow. That'd be ridiculous. None of the sports cars in this game are slow. Not many of the classics are particularly fast, but you just know you're not going to win any races in this thing. And here's what we managed to hit. And the thing I don't understand about this car is why they weaponised it, because they put just really crappy machine guns on a car that doesn't have any other armour, isn't particularly quick, doesn't have particularly good handling. If you were to look through the roster of all the cars in GTA Online and pick one to weaponise, surely this thing had been near the bottom of that list. I don't quite understand why they did that. And also the machine gun that they put on it
do more damage if you fed it to him.
So final thoughts on the Viseris. Well, it's on offer this week, and it's a good offer as well. It's 40% off, I believe, which makes it an absolute bargain. This is definitely one of the best looking cars in the game. Really, really realistic. Looks so much like the Pantera. Handling's rubbish, yeah, I'll give you that. The traction's rubbish, yeah. Downforce, rubbish. Machine gun, rubbish. In terms of how it looks, it's just stunning. In terms of how good it is at being a car, yeah, not great. So should you buy it? Absolutely, definitely. Just go buy it now. It's just look at it. Just look at it. How can you not? How can you not want something that looks like this in your car collection? It's an absolute must buy. And here's the time we managed to do. So again, thanks for coming back. I've got quite a few of these coming out, so unfortunately if you do follow this channel, it's going to be an expensive week because there are some really good offers on this week on some really good cars. So I will see you on the next one.